It's 35 degrees outside, and while normal people are chilling somewhere near the lake or at the beach, I will be crawling under this 400,000 kilometers and 20 years old BMW. The handbrake should just brake by hand, but it's apparently not. And also the fuel filter, it feels a little bit overwhelmed. And as the previous owner claimed that he did a full service of this car, and as you could already see in the previous video, the state of the air filter and pollen filter, they wasn't changed like in 5 years at least. So I doubt he did a fuel filter change. And also we have a error in diagnostic saying that is something wrong with the fuel filter. So yeah, I bring a gallon of water, my tools, and we can do this job, do this repair. And if this don't deserve a like, then I don't know what. Let's go. Okay, so we'll start with this issue here. Handbrake doesn't brake. It decided to retire too early, like a hello buddy, like a middle manager with his burnout. I hope you appreciate this joke because Alfie, yeah, he definitely appreciates it. And I was up till 2 a.m. rewatching tutorials, so I can get into my head how to adjust handbrake properly. Jokes aside, handbrake is holding wheels on the rear axle, and it's a common fault on BMWs. And what we have to do is to release the tension from a spring which is under handbrake here in the center console, so then we can actually adjust the handbrake itself. First, we need to uncover the guts of the handbrake. Flathead screwdriver in hand, pop off a few clips, and we're in. Okay, I'm not sure how well you can see it actually, but here we have two requirements. The handbrake had to be at its lowest position, and also we have to have the transmission in neutral because we want to turn the wheels while adjusting handbrake cable. And what we have to do also, we need this flat-headed screwdriver. The longer the better. And the only thing should be to push this spring all the way into back, and then some hook clip or something like that will pop and fix the spring in its position, and then the handbrake cable should be like loose, and we can proceed with adjustment. But I cannot do it with one hand, and also with my weaker hand, so I will do it off camera. I managed to push the spring all the way into back, and while you will be pushing it, and when you will be at the end of the its way, this little hook here will be exposed to you, and what you want to happen is that the hook will hook onto this piece here, and when we will be releasing the spring, we want to do it in other way around, so we will unhook this hook here, and the spring will do just bang. So hopefully it makes sense, and if not, leave me a comment. Now we can proceed with the adjusting handbrake on the wheels. Alright, all the prerequisites are finally done, so let's get into the fun part, adjusting the handbrake. Step 1. Block the front wheels so the car doesn't take off without us and fall off the jack. Always a good start, trust me. Then pick one rear wheel bolt, doesn't matter which one, go wild, and remove it. Now jack up the car just enough so you can spin the rear wheel freely. The goal? Line up the bolt hole with the top secret access port for adjusting the parking brake. Sounds easy, right? Yeah, it is. For now. Okay, so you want to place the wheel in such position you will actually see the star wheel inside of rotor. This piece here, yeah. And what we want to do is to turn this star wheel here in clockwise position while you are staying in a back of a car and looking towards the front. Yeah, so in our case we will be spinning that wheel from the bottom to the top. And because on the both sides the star wheel we have to rotate in the same position or in the same direction, on the other side it will be done from the top to the bottom. Hopefully it makes sense. So yeah, I will try to do it, and then we will test whether we adjusted it properly.
It's kinda hard to explain how exactly this adjustment is supposed to be done, but trust me, if you are doing it right, you will feel it. Every time you turn the adjuster, you should feel the spring tension build up and then a little release as the star wheel clicks over tooth. If it just spins freely with zero resistance, yeah, you are doing it wrong.
So I think I adjusted it properly, and the way how to test it is to, with a little bit of force, the wheel have to do a full 360 rotation. So if we will take this nut here as a referring point, I will try to use a little bit of force. Let's say it's okay-ish. If I take this point here, I think it's fine. And that's it. You don't have to like disassemble anything, only just remove one bolt and you should be able to adjust your handbrake. Okay, so the same situation on the other side, with only one difference, that we will want to spin that star wheel from the top to bottom, not from the bottom to the top. So I will try to do it. Something's happening, so I believe we are doing it right. And let's test it. I think it's good. And now we can release that hook I was talking about in the previous scene. Oh yeah, nice. So, and when we try to, yeah, I'm in the middle of the handbrake range, and you can see that it seems to be working. Let's actually see. Let's put it, yeah, we have it in neutral, as you can see. I will tighten the handbrake and let's try to push the car. Yep, definitely working, because when I try to push the car, it's not moving at all. I'm considering that as fixed. So now let's move on to that fuel filter. Okay, so we have here a fuel filter from Febby together with the new seals, some draining pot or draining container to catch leaking diesel while we'll be replacing the old one. The car is in the air, and also we need
Our four-legged furry assistant.
And now I will show you my dog, but I didn't manage to show you him. Okay, so here is our old fuel filter, and we want to put this clamp off, then unscrew the bolt there, I believe, and then from the back side of the fuel filter there is yeah, transmission is leaking, perfect. There is a 10mm bolt which should be unbolted, and that should be it. So first we need to remove this clamp here. I'm not sure how I will be doing it. Perfect. There is a screw here. You can see the tip of it. Perfect, on this side is ready. As you can see, I was able to, or I managed to remove the fuel filter from the front side, and now all we have to do is to remove it from the back side. And yeah, the back side is removed as well. It was a little bit more easier than on the front side, and all we have to do was to pry it between this plastic piece here and the filter itself. Perfect. Here's the old one, and as I said, we only have to remove this clamp here and move it to the new one. And it was not T40 as I said, it will be T20 or something like that.
I will admit I originally listed all the tools we would need, but since I got about half of them wrong, I just cut that part out entirely. It is what it is. Here I just made sure both filters looked the same, and once I was happy with my extremely professional judgment, I swapped the bracket from the old one to the new one. And I have to apologize, somewhere along the way I lost the footage of replacing the O-rings on both sides. But you will have to trust me, I did replace them. And I'm reminding you to don't forget yours.
I have to apologize, it's really hard to record it when I'm so low under the car because I cannot fit the tripod under the car. So I will put you like somewhere here. You won't see the process of putting the filter back together well, but you saw how I removed it, so it's the same, pretty much the same process.
Putting everything back together was a breeze. Well, except for the part where I lost a bolt and spent 15 minutes crawling around looking for it. Other than that, smooth sailing. But I have to say, doing this kind of job on the ground is seriously ungrateful work. One day, hopefully, I will have my own garage with a proper lift. But until then, a lot more BMWs will have to pass through my hands.
So my camera died unfortunately, but it was directly before I was finished with the fuel filter replacement, so it doesn't matter at all. Now let's try to start the car. Okay, so that fuel filter obviously wasn't filled as I thought it would be. That's my bad. But it seems like it's running fine. One more thing I want to address is that issue I had with fuel filter. So let's plug the diagnostic tool to the car. Let's do a full scan. So we have a couple of codes. Fuel filter is still there. Rail pressure monitoring at engine start. I think it's because I didn't fill the fuel filter with diesel, and the engine started dry, so it was my fault. Don't mind different outfit color. Yesterday during rescanning my battery in laptop died, so I need to do it all over again today. After I clear all the fault codes, the fuel filter error code popped up again, and I'm not sure why. Right now I'm starting to be a little bit more skeptical towards the fact that changing the fuel filter didn't help. Not good, not good. Engine is running, so now let's do full scan again. Okay, so fuel filter error is still there, and once I replace the fuel filter itself, I'm suspicious that maybe the sensor connecting to measuring temperature of fuel is broken. I need to do more discovery, and we'll be fixing it or digging into this issue later. So Handbrake actually does something when you pull it, which is nice. Also the fuel filter is replaced and the engine didn't blow and car wasn't caught on fire, which I also consider as a win. So if you enjoyed watching someone laying under the car and suffering under the car directly before sunset, consider subscribe, don't forget to like, or just send me a coffee. And honestly, I would prefer a coffee the most. Guys, jokes aside, thank to all of you for watching, and see you in the next episode where I will most probably be regretting buying this car again. Ciao!